Leaders teach other leaders by participating in the process of the teaching. This was a subject that George Wolf, our Chief Learning Officer, was a strong advocate for. And I was concerned that I didn't have the skill to be a teacher, but he said that was less important than to be demonstrative that I had embraced the principles that we were teaching other leaders. And as I did that, I found that I actually used those principles more emphatically later when I was doing leadership kind of work, that the teaching actually made it easier for me to adopt what I had to practice. Well, I think there are three things that I would make really important in the design of an organization where learning is strategic. The first is you've got to have a learning officer who understands the fundamental essence of that company. We call that the framework of the business. So there's an underlying basis for why they should have some competitive advantage. The second thing is that the curriculum now needs to be designed around how to keep that framework or that underlying essence as fit as it needs to be to compete all over the world. You have to kind of see the world as your competitors. Even if you're only a regional competitor, you've got to understand what the best of the best are doing. And the third thing to make the learning organization very strong is, and this has a special interest for Steelcase, is that you have to build spaces that actually bring to life communities of people inside the company, the web in the way that it helps augment the learning, and the involvement of the leadership of the company so that they're present and involved. So one of the first things I would do as a CLO is I'd say, how can I help that CEO spread and expand the understanding of the strategy that the CEO is pushing? The second thing is that I believe the CLO and the CEO should discuss how the CEO is going to continuously learn. The notion here is not to make the CEO feel less than capable, but more that there's capability that they could have to be more effective. And where is that, and how do I get access to it? And then the third thing is I think that the CLO, as the conference here proposes, spends a great deal of time in networking with other companies and comes back and explains to the CEO, here's how the practice of learning is applied in other industries.